Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up to the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Mr. Drysdale, come in, come in.
Thank you.
How are you, Miss Clavitt? Fine and dandy. Say, you folks are all gussied up. You going to a wedding?
We're here to greet the mayor of Silver Dollar City. Doesn't he arrive this morning?
Yeah, the family's fetching him from the airport now. What's this?
This is the key to the city of Beverly Hills.
Must have a mighty big lock on this town.
It's only a symbolic key which the chief here will present to Mayor Heller.
Oh, yes, and I have a little speech to read.
I think you're making too much of this. You're going to get Shad all flustered.
Shad?
Shad Heller. He's the mayor. He's also the blacksmith. He's the only blacksmith in the hills ever to shoe a full-grown elephant.
You're joking.
He shoot an elephant?
Yep. This elephant got loose from a circus and wandered into Shad's cabbage patch, and Shad shoot him away.
That kind of shoe.
Makes a good story the way Shad tells it. He leaves out that part about the cabbage patch. I'd come to the airport with a family, but Granny don't like to leave the house unguarded these days.
She was telling me you folks have been having some robberies.
Oh, it's terrible, Shad. Something gets took every night.
Mayor Heller, on behalf of the city of Beverly Hills and the Commerce Bank, located on the corner of Wilshire Boulevard and... What was that about being robbed?
Shad, shake hands with our next-door neighbor and banker, Milburn Drysdale.
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Drysdale.
Same here. What's that about being robbed?
And this here is his secretary, Miss Jane Hathaway.
Mayor Heller, Mr. Drysdale would like to present to you the key to the city of Beverly Hills.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Don't I remember you from Silver Dollar City?
What about the robberies?
Say, that's right, Shad. Miss Jane and me, what you working at your forge?
It was thrilling. The way you shaped that red-hot steel on your anvil with those large, sinewy hands and mighty arms.
What did they get?
Last night, they got a jar of my pickled owl gizzards.
Owl gizzards?
And the night before that, they made off with some hickory smoked possum shanks and a jar of my minced pawpaws.
You're all set, Mr. Heller.
Thank you.
Hey, Granny, can we have something to eat now?
If the thieves ain't took it all, come on, young'uns, we'll go take a look.
Well, Mr. Drysdale, why don't you and Miss Jane stay and take victuals with us? Granny's got some goat cheese that nobody stole.
Goat cheese?
Yeah, it's been root cellar for 8 years. If it's gone, it's got up and walked away by itself.
No, we have to get back to the bank, so we'll have to pass up on the goat cheese. Do you want me to send the police over?
No, I don't believe they'll eat it neither.
I mean to investigate the robberies.
Oh, we'll catch the rascals. Might even be some of Ellie's critters.
Well, enjoy your stay, Mayor Heller. We'll see you later.
Oh, yes, and come over and visit our bank. And bring your money.
Say, Shad, how's old Shorty?
Shorty Kellums?
Yeah, did he settle down once he got back home?
He never got home. I thought he was still out here.
Oh, he left here a month ago.
Well, he ain't showed up back in the hills.
Oh, I must have scared him worse than I thought.
Scared him?
Yeah. Well, you see, Shad, Shorty just went hog wild once he got out here in Hollywood. Took to staying up all night, chasing girls. He come dragging in 7 o'clock one morning with a girl twice his size.
That's enough. No, don't do it.
Oh, Shorty, please let me be your first date tonight.
Well, let's see. I can give you 6:30 to 8:30.
But that's so short.
So am I. You looking for quality or quantity?
That Shorty, he always was a bear for women.
I was afraid he was going to blow his life savings. So I advised him to marry a hill girl and settle down on his papa's farm.
How'd he take that?
He wrote a proposal and slipped it under Ellie Mae's door. That's when I scared him.
That's your evening, Jethro. I'm marrying into your family.
Is that true, Uncle Jed?
Sure is. Shorty put it on paper and slipped it under his lady love's door. Congratulations, Shorty. Granny's gonna make you a dandy wife.
Yeah. Did he say Granny?
That's what he said.
Oh, Lordy. I slipped it under the wrong door. I blew it.
Poor little Shorty.
I knew he'd try to sneak away, so I give him a little extra scare to make sure he left. Where you going, Shorty?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I see you're about to leave. You wasn't fixing to run out on Granny, was you?
No.
Oh, I bet I know. You're going back to the hills to fix up that old farmhouse for a honeymoon cottage, and then you're going to send for your bride.
You took two words right out of my mouth.
Speed he was traveling when he left here, I figured he'd get home the same day.
We ain't seen hide nor hair of him.
Dad! The root cellar thief has struck again.
Sure enough.
He has wiped us out, the little snatch environment.
Jed, let you and me track down the rascal. We can find him.
This time he even took the goat cheese.
We best arm ourselves, Shad. We're looking for a desperate man.
Don't shoot, I ain't armed.
Neither are we.
We kind of figured it was you, Shorty.
Chad Helen, what are you doing here?
I ain't stealing food.
I can explain this.
Well, sit down and do that, Shorty.
Jed, you remember that proposal note I put under Granny's door? Well, I meant to put it under Ellie's door. And the thought of marrying Granny scared me so bad I took off like a scalded dog.
Yeah, I remember that.
About a mile out of town, I got to thinking, what if Granny flies home and is waiting for me? So I was scared to go and scared to stay. So that night, I snuck back and hid in the root cellar. Been there ever since.
I got good news for you, Shorty. Granny never seen that proposal you wrote.
You mean that?
I told you she had, just to scare some sense into you, so you go back home and behave yourself.
Jed was saying you was running wild out here, Shorty, chasing these Hollywood women.
It's true, Mayor. But I had 4 long weeks in that root cellar to meditate and reflect on my sins. I done a lot of praying, a lot of repenting.
You done considerable eating, too.
All that praying and repenting gives a fella appetite.
As long as you was filled with the Spirit.
Oh, I was. Granny left a couple of jugs in there. I'd sneak a snort, snack, snooze, and go to repenting again.
I thought I heard voices down. Shorty, tell 'em what are you doing back here, you little warthog?
Granny, don't go to bad-mouthing Shorty. Thanks to him, you ain't gonna have no more trouble with your root cellar robber.
Shorty caught him?
Scared him awful bad.
That's the truth.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you're chasing robbers instead of women for a change.
Shorty's mended his ways, Granny.
Yeah, he's repented, give up sinning.
Got the spirit, huh?
Who told you? That spirit, yeah. Hallelujah.
Well, now that Shorty has cleared up the mystery, let's all get some sleep. Tomorrow's another day.
Would it be all right if I ate these sausages before I turn in? I'm awful hungry.
Sure, go ahead. One good turn deserves another.
Thank you. And I'll see you all in the morning.
Good night.
Good night, Granny.
Good night. What do you think we ought to do about Shorty?
Well, I've been whittling on that, Shad, and I think I got the answer.
What is it?
We know that Shorty has spent the best years of his life running the Silver Dollar City Hotel.
30 years or better.
We got to talk him into buying that hotel back from Mary Hershen.
Too late for that. Mary sold out to Alverna Bradshaw.
Verna Bradshaw bought the Silver Dollar City Hotel?
There's talk she might change the name to the Bradshaw Astoria.
Whatever you do, Shad, don't mention that to Granny. That would set her off.
I recollect that Granny and Alverna had a few run-ins back home.
They had one in the lobby of the hotel that was a dandy.
Oh, you little prune face. Look who's calling me a prune face. Why, you got so many wrinkles, your face could hold a 5-day rain.
Lady, listen. I think the fair's about to begin, and y'all don't want to miss the opening square dance.
That's true. I think I'll stroll over to the pavilion.
Too bad Ellie took the broom. You could ride.
Whatever else you say about Alverna, she's a worker. She fixed up that hotel to where you wouldn't know it. Won first prize in the beauty contest.
Beauty contest?
We had a campaign to spruce up Silver Dollar City with a prize to the merchant that added the most beauty to the town.
And Alverna won?
Yeah, she painted, redecorated the whole hotel. Molly and me won second.
How in the world would you beautify a blacksmith shop?
I left town.
You suppose we can get Alverna to sell the hotel back to Shorty?
Not a chance. She's doing great. She's pulling traveling salesmen there clean from Branson and Bug Tussle.
Well, they say everything has got its price.
Jed, the only way Shorty can get that hotel back is to marry Alverna.
Mighty high price.
Stop and think a minute. Alverna'd make Shorty just the kind of wife he needs, especially if they run the hotel together.
Just one hitch. Shorty likes these flashy Hollywood girls.
Yeah, and that ain't Alverna.
What if we was to make Shorty think that Alverna had flashed up a mite since he seen her last?
Hey, what are you fellas doing?
Morning, Shorty. How'd you sleep?
Like a log.
Shorty, I was just telling Jed about Alverna Bradshaw buying your hotel.
Alverna bought it?
Fixed it up so pretty you wouldn't know it.
I'd like to see that.
And Alverna won the Silver Dollar City Beauty Contest.
Just a minute.
Come on, Shorty.
Something in my ear. Sounded like you said Alverna won the beauty contest.
She did.
She must have been the only one in it.
No, Shorty. Every woman in Silver Dollar City was trying for first prize.
And Alverna won it?
Hands down, going away.
Don't surprise me none. I always thought Alverna had a lot to offer. I've often dreamed of being left alone on a desert island with Alverna.
I've had that same dream.
I must not remember Alverna as good as I thought.
Breakfast is ready, boys. Come and get it.
Jed, did you sure enough dream of being alone on an island with Alverna?
Worst nightmare I ever had.
Well, I just got on talking to Alverna Bradshaw at the Silver Dollar City Hotel.
Alverna Bradshaw.
Kenny, you play Ellie for second place. So you called Alverna, huh?
Yep. I told her I heard about her fixing up the hotel and asked her if she'd sell it to me.
What did she say?
She said no, she wouldn't. Said business was good, the hotel was full of traveling salesmen. Then I asked her if it was true she won a beauty contest. She said it was.
You see?
Then I offered her a $200 profit, and she still said no. So we got to dickering back and forth and back, and finally she said to me, Shorty Kellum, she says, the only way you'll ever get your hands on this hotel again is if you marry me.
What did you say, Shorty?
Chad, I thought it over for a minute. Then I hit her with them 3 little words. Kissed my foot. Well, let's play checkers.
Ellie Mae, did I ever tell you what a striking resemblance you bear to Alverna Bradshaw?
No, sir, may I, Heller?
Well, it just come to me as I was sitting here looking at those beautiful blue eyes and perfect complexion.
Thank you.
Jed, did you ever notice how much Ellie favors Alverna?
Well, now that you mention it. They is look-alikes. Built-alikes, too.
Who's that, Jed?
Ellie Mae and Elverna.
I won the first game, Paul. Y'all want some lemonade?
That's a great idea, darling.
Did you say Ellie Mae and Elverna was built-alikes?
Could be twin sisters. Of course, Ellie's too young. But Alverna's that time to ripen to perfection.
Quick as we finish this tournament, I think I'll call her again.
There you are, Mr. Kellum.
Thank you, Elverna. Hi, Ellie Mae. No, Jed. I think I better make that call right now.
What about the tournament?
I forfeit. You can play the eight.
Good news. Shorty Kellums is going back to Silver Dollar City.
Good news and good riddance. He's nothing but a girl-chasing, jug-swigging little devil.
How come he's leaving?
He's going home to marry Elverna Bradshaw.
Oh, this poor, sweet, innocent little angel.
Hey, don't rock the boat. Jethro, you go down back of the cement pond and take the brush off Shorty's car.
Yes, sir, Uncle Jed.
Then put Shorty in it and push it off the cliff.
Annie.
Jed, it's a heap more merciful than a lingering death married to that vampire bat.
Hush that kind of talk.
Jed, she's a wicked woman. When she was 1 year old, she bit her own brother.
Lots of young'uns do that.
Not in an egg.
Granny? Did Jed tell you I'm marrying Elverna Bradshaw?
He did.
Ain't you gonna say nothing?
Yeah. I hope you ain't a bleeder.
She said she hopes you can feed her.
That's no problem. As long as it's fish and lake, I'll catch 'em, she'll cook 'em.
Well, come on, Shad and me will help you pack.
Oh, no hurry. Elverna won't be here for a couple hours.
Elverna's coming here?
Yeah, she's flying out right now. And then we's driving to Las Vegas where you can get married like that.
What's the big hurry?
Granny, I'm marrying a beauty queen.
I thought you was marrying Elverna.
Yeah, didn't you tell Granny about Elverna winning the beauty contest?
I was just going to do that. Now, why don't you run down back to the cement pond and help Jethro to take the brush off your car?
Elverna won hands down. Going away.
Did he say hands down going away?
Yep.
I guess she could win in that position. Always has been her best side.
Well, here we are, Elverna.
Well, I thought I heard the honeymooners. Howdy, Elverna. Welcome, welcome.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett, Mayor Heller.
I declare, Elverna, you get younger and prettier every time I see you.
Oh, what a beautiful bride you're gonna make. That Shorty's a lucky man.
And smart, too. Rushing her off to Las Vegas before these Hollywood playboys get a sight of her.
That's what I'm doing, quick as the clean with spark plugs. Sitting on the brush for a month got old Lizzie to missing.
Oh, Shorty, can't that wait?
Elverna, I don't want nothing to stop us from getting to Las Vegas and tying that knot. I'm just crazy mad for you, honey.
Shorty, you mad, impetuous boy. Shame on you.
Can't blame her, Elverna.
You drive any man wild.
Well, while Shorty's fixing the car, why don't you come inside and say howdy to the family?
Now remember, Jed, she's mine, and don't you try to steal her from me.
I promise.
You too, Shad.
Word of honor.
I'm gonna marry a beauty queen, prettiest gal I ever seen. She's my love, and ain't that keen? Elverna is my darling.
Shorty Kellums.
Well, Gloria, what are you doing here?
Miss Hathaway sent me over with some papers for Mr. Clampett. Where have you been?
I went underground for a spell.
Well, I missed you, you cute little rascal. When are we going to have another date?
Well, Gloria, I've got something to tell you.
Howdy there, Miss Gloria.
Hi, Ellie Mae. Would you do me a favor and give these papers to your father?
I sure will. You stay here now.
Where was we, Gloria?
You said you had something to tell me.
Oh, yeah. Real important, too.
Well, let's hear it, doll. Tell Gloria.
It's funny, it slipped my mind.
Well, I've got Miss Hathaway's car. Maybe if we go for a drive, you'll think of it.
Good idea.
Goodness, I didn't mean to visit such a long time.
Where's Shorty?
He's probably under the car fixing something.
Poor little darling. He's worked himself into a state of exhaustion. He's asleep in the back seat. I'll drive and let him rest.
I'll crank her up for you, Alberta.
Now, you and Shorty have fun in Las Vegas.
Oh, we will, we will. I know when we get there, I'm going to go absolutely ape.
A Hallmark Channel original movie. Melissa Gilbert, Lindsay Wagner, Thicker Than Water. Premieres next Saturday at 9 on the Hallmark Channel. On the next Hallmark Channel mystery movie, when a death in prison and a corpse in the woods uncover organized crime, Leah Thompson is about to become crime's #1 mother.
What are you looking at?
An all-new Jane Doe, Till Death Do Us Part. Premieres Friday night at 9 on Hallmark Channel.
Welcome back now. Here.
This has been a Film Waste presentation.